Bedtime Stories from Sleep With Me. It's brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations. On the binary, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the podcaster who would say, it's time for Sleep With Me. It's a podcast that's here to put you to sleep. I normally start off with the greeting there, and then I say something silly. I say, what's the difference? This is an episode... This is what I kind of sketched out. This is when I prepare ahead of time. What's the difference? This is a podcast episode, like I was trying to think, like of a person who can distribute at the touch of a button 1,000 different kinds of humanity and then there's a soda machine who's highly intelligent, a freestyle soda machine. Also, if you don't know what a freestyle soda machine is, pretty common. That's a pretty common question I get. Just Google it. You'll see a picture. It's like a soda fountain, but the soda, instead of having like different distributors, you say, well, I got the orange, I got the lemon. This one, it all comes out of one thing and you pick it, I don't know. Check it. Just look it up on someplace that has actual answers, because I'm not here for answers. I'm here to and not here to really create questions so much as a light bafflement, because it's time for Sleep With Me, the podcast that puts you to sleep by keeping you company and taking your mind off of stuff. The show exists because you deserve a good night's sleep. Whether this podcast works for you, whether you enjoy the show or you move on, doesn't change that fact. You deserve bedtime you could look forward to, or at least feel neutral about. And that's one of the reasons I make the show, and a lot of people listen. The other reason is because we've been there in the deep, dark night, and we know how it feels. So I'm glad you're here. The only advice I could give you is give the show a few tries. That's what most listeners say. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people said, oh, I didn't like you at first. Then on the third try, I realized, oh, it's not about liking you. It's about being lightly baffled. So it's time for Sleep With Me. The podcast that puts you to sleep. We're going to do some support here. That's how the show comes out free twice a week. Then there'll be a long, meandering intro, and then a bedtime story. Thanks for coming by. And these sponsors what allow us to do is this for you for free twice a week. All right, hey, everybody. This is Scoots, and this is our episodically modular series, Nuns in Space. And this is... What do I need to tell you about this? Nuns in Space is episodically modular, meaning you can listen to it in any order. And it has just the very minimum amount of, seriality. It's modular, which also means you can move it around. Like you could listen to episode, I would advise it. Listen to episode 4, then 2, then 7, then 6, then 11, and then whatever. I don't know the rest of the numbers. But you could move them around because not only is it meant to put you to sleep, but it's kind of, each episode is fairly self-contained. So self-contained, actually, as part of the story. We have 2 main locations and 2 main characters, maybe a third set of characters. You have Stan, the sentient soda machine. Formerly my commander, I think is still my best friend. I'm his Stan sidekick, or have been since season 2. So you have Stan, the soda machine. Stan has nanobots, so Stan can move around. And then you have Scooter, the only enlisted officer on a spaceship with the nuns from his childhood. They are on a mission, but they don't really know where they're going, or they're not disclosing it. But they just seem to be going. And Scooter's the only enlisted person on his, or like the only crew member on the ship. And everyone seems to be caught in a loop. Scooter has a general sense that this is happening. So what happens each episode is Scooter wakes up from a dream and knows Stan needs him. Stan is somewhere, and Scooter has to get to Stan, normally by solving some sort of problem on the ship that the nuns are not happy about. And when Scooter solves that problem, it somehow creates a way for him to get to Stan via, I don't know, portal or I don't know. I have no idea, but that's what happens. Stan, meanwhile, has gained some sort of demigod-like powers. And Stan's memory is Stan's not retaining barely any memory. Like he's short-term memory loss, where Stan starts each episode in an unfamiliar location where there's something going on that needs Stan's help. Normally, like, sense general malaise, or, people say, hey, I don't know, like, what I'm going to do about this, or, like, something, and they need Stan's help. And Stan's trying to solve it, but Stan realizes, like a lot of us do, can't do it alone. Where's my best friend? I thought, wouldn't he be here to help me? And then Scooter comes, and then normally Stan solves the problem anyway, but Scooter just happens to ask enough questions or just be confused enough by the right thing that Stan can see. He says, oh, I didn't think that would be so confusing. So now looking at it again, I see the answer. It's I didn't realize that 1 + 1 by itself, you wouldn't realize that you would say 2. Scooter. So I didn't actually look at it from that angle. So then they solve it somewhat together. Now, there must be something else going on. And I think because I have a close relationship with Scooter, that there is, each episode, there has been some sort of concentration of delusion. But we don't know if that's the cause or like the cause of the situation or just the cause of each problem Stan's addressing. And delusion, as we all know, is, something that's not easy to just, usually, when you're pointing your finger at delusion, you're pointing your finger at somebody else because you don't know. So that's, I think that's everything except for an introduction from our Hollywood announcer, Mr. Antonio Banderas. The ladies, the gentlemen, the boys, the girls, the friends beyond the binary, it's time to get spacey with Nuns in space. Whoosh. Hey, Antonio, I've never asked you. I mean, I would assume you don't drink a lot of soda. And I don't want to ask you your favorite soda because I don't want to put you on the spot. But, would you ever want to just go to a freestyle soda machine and we could just pick some random stuff and drink it? Scooter, I think I would like that. Could I call the soda machine Stan? You could, or we could just say we're freestyle soda machine stands, as like an inside joke that's also true, or you could become one. I don't understand, but I'm glad to be here to put your listeners to sleep. Thanks. And by the way, Antonio, you can't have anything to drink again until I'm done recording. But also try not to think about the fact you're thirsty, because then sometimes I've heard your mouth making that noise when your mouth is thirsty. So maybe I need to chart things out a little bit, do some planning to figure this out a little bit better. What if I'm going to pause the recorder, you take a drink, and then, obviously then you got to, let that drink circulate for the next hour and 15 minutes. Sounds great. No ice, so definitely no ice. No ice. Nuns in Space. This is Antonio Banderas, and this is Nuns in Space. Thanks, everybody. That's weird. I'm waking up from a nap. Wait, no, it's asleep. What woke me up? It's like I didn't have any dreams. Usually, okay, something's off. Let me just assess things here. Normally I have a dream about Stan. I've been keeping track every single day that's passed. I've woken up from a dream from about Stan, who needing my assistance, and then had to deal with some sort of oh, wait a second. I know a normal human being can't tell if you're moving through space or not because of the vacuum of outer space, but there's something about me that I can tell that the ship isn't moving. We're like in space, but we're not we're not being propelled by the engines. I guess we may be in motion, but I don't even know. That gets too technical. Is there friction in space? There has to be some amount of friction, I would assume. But you know what they always say? They say if there's space dust, then there's friction. And the sisters say, that's above, you don't need to worry about that. And I say, then I say, well, sisters, how come then you sometimes when you send me out to dust off the space dust off the ship? Okay, but let me go over things because I don't want to find myself in the same position I know Stan's been in. Something's been happening with with the ship, myself, the sisters, the nuns from my childhood, and my best friend, my leader, Stan. And here's what I know for sure. Like I kind of already stated, Pen Pal, I hope you're listening to me. But talking to you always helps. So normally, I would have a dream about Stan. I would get an idea that he needed help. Then the sisters would interrupt me. They would not be happy with me because something would be going on with the ship that I would need to fix. Then I would need to go fix that thing with the ship, but by fixing it or the situation, I would find my way to Stan. Also, Stan has some sort of cosmic or deity-like powers, and this has something to do with all of the delusion, because the last time Stan had almost become like his own gravitational force, pulling in other ships and other planetoids. We were trying to place so most of the time, what happened before didn't really matter. Everything reset. So I wonder if this is going to be another reset, or I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I guess I should figure out maybe I had a dream. I just don't remember it. But, I've got to find, I guess I'll go up to, okay, I'm headed up to that's weird. There's, the door to the cockpit is closed. And there's a note here from the sisters. Luckily, there's a porthole. I can see the sisters in there. And they're wearing VR headsets. Okay. Oh, Scooter, please do not disturb us. Yes, you see us. We're in our virtual retreat headsets. We are on a virtual retreat. That's why the ship it doesn't make any sense because the ship was perpetually moving. That was one of the weird things. The sisters didn't know where they were going. Like, I thought we were just traveling. Okay, but anyway, back to the note. Something virtual. So they're on retreats, virtual retreats. I guess, wouldn't it be a virtual reality retreat or a virtual retreat reality? I don't know, but don't interrupt them. I definitely won't because I want to be respectful if they're on a retreat. I think that's probably smart, even if they're just playing a game. But I won't even go in there as I'm tempted to do and, wave myself in front of them or see, because I can see they seem very focused. And, okay, it goes on. There's not much to do right now. Since we're on retreat, why don't you take a break? Most of the entertainment systems are offline, because we're on retreat. Though we do believe there's some old video game consoles on board in deep storage. Why is it first I'm hearing about this? Luckily, the ship's not that big. Okay, here's the deep storage closet. Just another closet, but it's like a closet definitely full of junk. Couple boxes in here, party hats. Party habits. Boy, do I know that habit. And, let's see. It must be in the far back. Oh, consoles. Oh, right next to it's a TV because I got to use composite cables. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's a Sega Dreamcast. Oh, and there's games. And, oh, I always forget, is this Shimnui or something? I've always wanted to play this game. Holy cool. Oh, this is cool. Wow, this is going to be great. So I'm finally going to get to play a game, maybe, that, wow, this is exciting times. Whoa. So, okay, let me set this thing up. Hey, Pen Pal, I don't think I'm going to need to record this. I'm going to play, while they got crazy. Maybe I should start with Crazy Taxi. This is like the NBA 2K when it was around 2K. And this is when I used to like to play with, like I could be Allen Iverson. So this is good. This is, wow, I really hit the jackpot here. And the sisters are busy, and I have a dream. If there's no conflict, I guess we are on break. Or I'm supposed to play this video game because that's what the nuns kind of left. So either I get to play these video games, or I'm going to find my way to Stan as soon as I start playing. Okay, Pen Pal, I'm going to stop recording. Hey, Pen Pal, it's me, Stan. I'm recording. And hopefully you could get this message to Scooter because I don't think I should always be recording. But I was using some strong language, Pen Pal, because I'm very frustrated with Scooter. Because I've been calling Scooter for help. I don't know where Scooter is, and no one's heard of it. They said, is that the person that should be dusting the ship? And I said, you don't know Scooter? He's like but I found myself at the center of a ship. I seem to be a leader of like a huge population that's been growing, though it's kind of leveled out. And most people aren't happy, Pen Pal, because apparently all the people that were willing to like I placed, all the people are either helping people travel to something pamper zones, or they're traveling to their pamper zones. But everybody that's left, I guess there was a lot of people were in stasis or some sort of deep sleep, and they came out of the deep sleep. And they're asking me why, and I don't have an answer, but they're very, very grouchy, Pen Pal. And they're starting to figure out like, oh, well, we don't get along with you. Oh, remember this 4,000 million years ago. Oh, you know, whatever, like, so it's not pleasant. And so I need Scooter's help because I don't even know what to do. Like, apparently, from what I can recount, put together from people's recounting, I don't have this thing, Pen Pal, is I don't remember anything before yesterday. Or that when I say yesterday, Pen Pal, it's time's moving at a different pace. So it probably could mean any amount of time. So just take it as a figurative yesterday. But everybody is grouchy. Holy cow. And you know what happens when they're grouchy? And I always take it as just reach out to your friends because your friends will help. But that's not working. It's not working at all. And it's really like, it's letting me down. I mean, Scooter's really let me down. And that's like, the one thing I'm like, well, man, where's my friend Scooter? And of course he's not here. He's not here to help me. And, I wish he was, but he's not. And, I will say, Scooter, if you can hear me, Scooter, I'm not happy with you. And it'd be great if every time I say that you appear, because there's like, some people are telling me I have to go back to being a strong arm and keeping people from doing things. And I'm running while I'm talking, Pen Pal. I've got like my algorithms, and the power of my algorithms has never been. Oh, it's something's kind of appearing in my database. It's the sisters. Hello, sisters. Is Scooter with you? Oh, he's busy. Well, it's good to see you, sisters. It's been a while. I feel like you're virtually here. You're not really here, huh? Oh, but you have an ability to transfer digital files. Well, why would you do that? Where's Scooter? Where's Scooter? Oh, he's on your ship. Well, why isn't he with you? Oh, I know you said he's busy. What's he busy doing? Saving, is he busy trying to get here to help me? He's playing Sega Dreamcast. Does he realize that those things, I think that could, like those, what game? Oh, he's playing games on a, well, that makes sense for him. But do you know if he's gotten my messages that I need? Oh, he's aware I probably am in need of help. Oh, you do have a live feed of him. Could I communicate with him? Oh, he wouldn't be able to hear me. Oh, because he has the volume turned up so loud. Oh, wow, he's really into that game. What is he playing Crazy Taxi? I mean, that's one of those repetitive games that doesn't seem to do. Oh, boy. Sister, he knows that I need, oh, he's caught up in the game. I can see that. Thank you, sisters. Oh, you're here to help me. What do you mean? Oh, you could see that I'm a little down. And I could use some guidance. Yes, sisters, I'd have trouble taking guidance from you, because of all your history with Scooter and his penmanship and his neatness. And I can't imagine getting I mean, I'm a digital being, but, I can't imagine getting graded for neatness and penmanship and basing my esteem on that. So that just means that I'd have trouble, because I say, well, if you judge by penmanship, okay, you're not, so you're only here to help me, but not help me directly. Oh, okay, I think I could, what do you mean? Oh, you have some stuff you discovered. Oh, okay, that you thought I might like. And Scooter, okay. Well, I'd like it if he gave it to me, but if you tell me about it, maybe I could tell. Okay, you can yeah, just tell me about it first before I allow the download. Okay, so it's Captain Phantasma comic books. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, wow. And, action figures. Oh, but there's video. Okay, I don't know if I'll play the games because I don't want to end up like Scooter either and just forget my friends alone and needs friends and help and maybe a sidekick, and then the nuns are the only ones willing to help, and you're not sure if you should. So I don't need the video games. Okay, so you got comic books, novellas, long novels. Oh, wow. Wow, Captain Phantasma. This one shiny captain. Is that platinum space armor? Wow, she is shiny. And tell me a little bit of summary. She's a heroine. Okay. Oh, you all look up to her. Okay, okay, so she's a fiction. Is this a historic? Oh, no, it's fiction. Okay. Oh, Scooter told you about it. Okay, well, so what is Captain Phantasm? Oh, she travels the galaxy. Okay, she's trying to unite the three Florences. I think I heard Scooter talking about the three Florences before. There's like Florence the Machine, Florence the Supreme, and Florence and the Hendersons or something. Okay, that made you giggle, sister. That's just like Scooter. Wow, I really like looking at. She's wearing a cape too. She is impressive in this comic book. Wow. And, she helps people that are delusional. She shatters delusion, but that's more figurative. Oh, it's fiction. Yeah, I guess it's figuratively. Okay, so you got to get back to the ship, and you'll keep trying to remind Scooter that I'm here waiting for him. Yeah, just try. I mean, if you could interrupt him. I know that that's asking a lot, but I guess I'm not able to interrupt him myself. I don't even know where he is. Why isn't he here with me? Oh, because he could play the game on your ship. Well, sisters, listen, I'm in a pickle here. I got a lot going on. So maybe Captain Phantasm will tell. Okay, I'm going to start reading the comics and the novellas and then work my way towards the novels. Thanks, sisters. maybe I could take some time about, wow, she is fantastic. This Captain Phantasma. Wow. And, I think my soda coils are warming up. I really am feeling, I wish Scooter was here. I think I'm developing a crush on Captain Phantasma. Like, I really would like to, I don't know, I think, Scooter was telling me about crushes, and this feels really good. And I'm seeing that she's living by these principles of action and doing things. And she's also shiny, and when she shines, she makes me feel warm. Oh, boy. And makes me feel good, but also inspires me. So maybe the nuns are actually helpful indirectly, like they said. I feel like I would be okay if I was with Captain Phantasma, and that to be with I realize it's fictional, pen pal, but it feels good. And I want to behave in a way that would make Captain Phantasma probably like me, which means fixing these problems just like she is. Oh, boy, this is kind of like, I'm remembering stuff like this. Story swamp. Captain Phantasma journeys into the story swamp to find. Okay, so, wow, this is definitely a crush. So I have a crush on Captain Phantasma. I'm almost feel like getting swept away with it, but and I'd get carried away. But if I didn't see Scooter get carried away with his video game, and know that if I did that, I would leave all the people that are depending on me to go through it alone, like Scooter did for me. In case you're hearing this, Scooter, that's how I'm feeling. But of course, I wouldn't put strangers in that position, nonetheless my best friend. So as tempting as these crush feelings are to just think about all the time, also I have ability, I guess I've dedicated only one small processor to processing my crush, so that kind of, it's a low-level sensation of going to be okay, even though it's, maybe Captain Phantasma is real in some sense. Maybe just let me put that in a processor. But now I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking that if I could start to chart out everywhere we are, and I know we had some of those algorithms with the, whatever that was, with the perfect placement or the whatever it was, soothing zones, pampering, that people were talking about. I have a lot of information, and I have all the things on all the other, okay, so I'm able to chart this out. And I know Scooter used to sing that song, Matchmaker, Matchmaker, Make Me a Match. And then he sung it from there was other versions in other movies what if I could help everyone here develop a crush on someone here? That would make everybody, but someone that is like aspirational. Oh boy. Now that because my crush, I want to aspire to be something better, so that the light off of Phantasma's armor reflects, I reflect in it well. And if I could just start to do that, but okay, it's starting to work. Okay, now I just have to kind of reassign people so they cross paths or work together or opt in. Okay, some people could opt in. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to, I can't believe all the connections I'm able to make. It's like my powers have never been stronger. Okay, so I'm seeing all that, all those options. And this is going very, very well. Wow, we're really, I've got something to chart. And it seems like people are doing a little bit better. Pen pal, also while I'm recording this, I'm not recording, the real time to you and what's happening here is not, I don't know if we're, It'll sound like minutes to you, but it's been longer. Too long to not hear from your best friend. And it's actually going almost like too easy. Like people are like really getting into these crushes. Doesn't seem to. Oh, the sisters are back. Hello, sisters. How are you? Oh, everything's going well with Captain Phantasma. Thanks for introducing me. I've really like inspired me to solve some problems. Oh, you're glad? Yeah, I'm glad too, sisters. I'm really happy about it. I'm feeling a little funny though. What do you like? What was I doing? Sisters, I don't want to get into my planning with you, but what did I like about Captain? I mean, that Captain Phantasma's shiny, the flowing cape, but that she was like, she's inspiring. That she was going through the universe and solving problems. Well, delusion. I guess delusion's only a figurative term, though, right? Oh no, I mean I know that delusion's a real thing. The sisters, you mean like the clouded delusion? Oh, she was dealing with the delusion scattered across the universe. Yeah. Do I have a way to track delusion? I mean I could track delusion. Why would I want to? Oh, just like it would have been helpful for Captain Phantasma. You're right. I mean, I could. Oh, wait a second. I guess I am. Well, one of my sub-processors, I don't know. It's already doing that. That's strange. It's charting. This is a high concentration of delusion. Huh, that was weird that it just started. I guess it was inspired by Captain Phantasma again. Anyway, sisters, any chance of Scooter coming and hanging out with me? I mean, not that it's as pressing because now I'm really busy. I'm matchmaking, kind of, not exactly. Like, no, I wouldn't say it's manipulative. It's strange though when I'm charting the delusion. I think there's a high concentration of delusion here. Really, let me run some historical testing. I can't remember anything, but I do have a lot of historical data here combined with all the knowledge on all the other ships. It seems like there's an unprecedented amount of delusion. Maybe that's why things are going so well, huh? I guess that is why. Oh, wait, now another subprocessor's doing something. Okay, it's physically charting. Oh, huh. Well, what is it, sisters? Oh, you seem to be looking at the same data through your headsets. How is that possible? Oh, go ahead. You're just observing. Doesn't feel like it. Well, it turns out there is. I guess I'm kind of remembering. Sisters, did we scatter the delusion across all the universe at some point? Oh, you shrugged your shoulders, because it seems like most of the delusion in the known universe, if the quantities, it's only, I checked my decimals, but some sort of subprocessing is also happening. It's physically here in the planetoids, in some of the hulls of the ship, as these minerals. Okay, oh boy, what's that third processor's doing? Oh no. Well, this can't be right, sisters. Well, what's happening? I don't know. The defensive capabilities of all the ships and some of the more, like smelters and industrial, we've got a lot of industrial ships, to keep things moving and produce things. There's sub-process going on. I can't stop it. I'm trying to pause it. Sisters, I've lost control of my sub-process. Oh, dear. Sisters, did you insert some sort of algorithm in me and I've lost control. I had a crush where I lost a little control, but this is different. Oh, you're not in control. The algorithm's in control. Oh, so you can't stop, so you can't stop it. it's a process that is not stoppable. Well, you're right. I don't seem to be able to control my sub-processing. And what it's doing is it's going to start breaking down all the delusion. Well, I guess that's not necessarily bad. Sisters, I mean, it was fiction, but I've read it really led to, I guess Captain Phantasma's, oh boy, I just finished all the books. Captain Phantasma, wanted to live in a world without delusion. But I've downloaded some of the criticisms of the Captain Phantasma series, and they say, oh boy, I don't know, sisters. I really need to get a hold of Scooter. I'm going to cut off my connection with you, sisters. Wait a second. I've been fooled. Scooter goes, hello, Scooter. Okay, he's not there. So the sisters are going to have me destroy all the delusion in the known universe. And everybody's got these crushes, so that's going well. And some of the delusion's starting to be broken down into its base elements. That one just dissipated. It's a slow I can slow it down a little, but I'm sure the algorithm's going to pick it back up. I need to get to my best friend, Scooter. Scooter, can you hear me? Scooter, okay, what if I... Oh, wait a second, the sisters were coming to me from the ship. I still have that connection. Maybe I could get into, the ship, and maybe go through the whole, so I can go through the electricity in the ship. I'll get into the game. Scooter's still playing Crazy Taxi. And maybe I can get in there and get him there. Oh boy, Scooter, man, holy cow. I think I've been playing Crazy Taxi for 4 or 5 days straight, in and out of sleep. And still stuck. I can't get through this downtown stuff. I need to know what's on the other side, and also on the other side of that coast. It just got to build up enough speed. Wait a second. That looks like Stan. I might as well pick him up. Oh, hey Stan, where are you going? Okay, skyscraper. Oh yeah, you can only say where you're going. Everything else is just mumbles. I wonder how Stan got in this game. Okay, 100 Skyscraper Lane. Okay, I'm going to get you there as fast as I can, Stan. Yeah, I've been playing Crazy Taxi for a long time. Geez, Stan, you're showing me some bit emoji, some bit emotions. You seem really to have some strong feelings about something. And, I understand you're not happy. That's clear to me. And, I'd like to help you more. Okay, let me get you to Crazy. Wait a second. Okay. We're almost there. I made it under the clock. Oh, hey, Stan, I'm here with you. Scooter, where you been? I guess how did I even get here? Scooter, we came out of Crazy Taxi together. Once you delivered me to my location, you're physically here, though, Scooter. Yeah, Stan, that's a bit strange. Why don't you let me know? Oh, wait a second. Okay, wait a second. I'm hearing... Okay, I have a general idea what's going on, Stan. I'm getting all your that's weird. I'm getting your pen pal stuff right into my brain. So, okay, we're in a bit of a situation, it seems like. Scooter, it's so good to see you. But I'm having Scooter, I'm very unhappy with you. Yeah, I know that, Stan. I definitely am here, first off, to apologize. I got swept up playing video games and lost track of time. And because of that, though the only way we found each other is by me playing the video game. Crazy. I also, I tried the other game. I got too frustrated. So I am sorry that I wasn't available for you and that I was caught up in video games, and it was wrong of me to do that. And I apologize. Is there any way I can make it up to you? Scooter, by you apologizing, mostly, That helps. But yeah, we're in trouble, Scooter. I don't know if we're in trouble, Scooter. Okay, well, tell me. Okay, I guess I know what's happening because you were telling me, and I guess my brain was listening. Part of me was listening. So let me just see if I understand what's happening. Congratulations on your second crush, your first fictional crush, though. Scooter, I know it feels so good. And I understand you had feelings in some of your coils warming. Scooter, I did. Okay, and then you were also having trouble with some of the this universe that's kind of surrounding you. Scooter's it's a collective of people following me through. I'm pulling them through space somehow. Okay, and the fact of the matter is that they by pulling you through space, nobody's happy. And then you started using the idea of matching people with their crushes to make people act a little bit better and more mature. Scooter, that's correct. That is what was happening. Okay, and that seems like a pretty, a workable idea. Scooter, it seems like it was working, kind of. Okay, and then what happened was, so you developed this crush with Captain Phantasma, but that was really, the nuns were using that to download some sort of algorithm into you. Scooter, yeah, I think what they did was the algorithm was in the novels. So first, the comic books and the novellas didn't have any malware or anything. And then by the time I got to the novels, it was deep in the later parts of the novel. Okay, and you downloaded some sort of algorithm that turned on some subprocessors. Scooter, the subprocessor, it just dedicated the subprocessors. Okay, and the subprocessors started charting the delusion, physically mapping of the delusion, and now moving to dispose of the delusion. Scooter, you're correct on that. Okay. And the nuns were behind this, so we can only, Scooter, I can assume, the nuns want to get rid of all delusion. That's also what Captain Phantasma was trying to do in the universe. Though now I'm wondering, Scooter, I think my feelings about Captain Phantasma may have changed. Okay, what do you mean? Now I'm saying, well, I don't know if I agree with Captain getting rid of all the delusion in the universe. I wonder what my best friend Scooter would say. Okay, so your crush has changed. Scooter, what do you mean? Well, I'm not sure, there's a difference between being attracted to someone and having a crush on someone. Scooter, I think I'm feeling what you're saying. Scooter, are you saying I'm attracted to Captain Phantasma? I mean, she's a fictional character, but a crush is kind of like you get swept away in it. You start to imagine everything, like it's going to change everything. And you can go back and forth between the two. It's not a one or the other. But it's definitely fictional, even when your crush is with a fictional character. Oh, Scooter, that's what I was encouraging. I was matchmaking, but not for dating, but for crushes so people would behave better. Yeah, and that seemed to work. But the thing that's missing is, you can't have crushes without delusion. And without delusion, you can't have crushes. Scooter, I think you just said the same thing twice. I did. So why don't where is the delusion? Scooter, it's starting on the outside of where it's thinnest. Okay, and the delusion's being eliminated out there. Scooter, it is. And do you have any idea of the happiness or the functionality of crushes on the edge where the delusion's being de-elemented or whatever? Scooter, I do. It's It's, Scooter, I invented something called a crushometer. I thought you would like that, a crushometer. Stan, I do like that. That's very witty. Scooter, thank you. I thought you would like it. So your crushometer is showing what? Well, as the delusion goes down, people's happiness is going down and the delusion's going down, Scooter. Right, Stan? So without crushes, without so can you see what I'm saying? Scooter, I'm not sure I'm following. I mean, there's nothing new, but I'm not sure I'm following you. Okay, so with we all need a little bit of delusion in our lives, Stan. Like eliminate if I think what you're saying is true. This is the majority of the delusion in the entire known galaxy. On our adventures, the cloud of delusion, the delusion we spread across the universe that we've been searching for, it's all here somehow. I don't understand it. That's beyond my understanding. You may not remember this, but you have some sort of powers. You're a central figure in all this. There's some sort of portaling and resetting going on and confusion within the delusion. The nuns want to get rid of the delusion, which kind of makes sense. But I don't know if they know the cost of if we get rid of all the delusion, you can't just get rid of everything in the universe of any one thing. Scooter, what about frowny faces? Well, then how would you know someone's feeling frowny if they don't have a frowny face? Well, they wouldn't feel, I guess I understand what you're saying, Scooter. Unintended consequences. Right. So I think we, at least until we know that, if we heard it from 9 out of 10 scientists say, get rid of all delusion, and philosophers and anthropologists and biologists and microbiologists and managers of particle colliders, famous people, if all those people said, get rid of the delusion, yeah. It may change my mind. So I'm just wondering, Scooter, I can't control the algorithms. I can't do it. Okay, so I want you to just kind of feel the algorithms, Stan. Okay, Scooter, I'm feeling them. They're in my sub-processing, but I'm bringing my awareness to my sub-processors. Okay, and they're kind of humming along, doing their thing, right? Right, Scooter. And these processes are made by the nuns. They seem like they're aggressive algorithms because they're not letting you in. Scooter, I can't get in there. Okay, and you got your sub-processors. And, okay, I just want you to feel those feelings or algorithms, however you... Okay, Scooter, I'm doing that. Okay, now I want you to picture Captain Phantasma. Scooter, do you think now is the best time to do that? Yeah, I do, Stan. So picture Captain Phantasma. Okay, Scooter, I'm picturing her. She's very shiny and strapping in a good way. Okay, so she's standing there. Her cape is flowing. She's shining. Yes, Scooter, I'm picturing her. And how are you feeling? Scooter, I'm feeling warm. Okay, that's good. That's good, Stan. Scooter, but I don't understand what okay, so just stick with me, Stan. I'm here to help. I know I was late and I made some mistakes, but I'm here to help you. Okay, Scooter, how are you going to help? Well, if there's anything I know about, it's fictional crushes, Stan. Scooter, do you have a crush on Captain Phantasma? No. No. I think Captain Phantasma sounds pretty cool, but I don't have a crush. Okay, Scooter. Yeah, because I don't know how I'd feel about it. Well, don't worry, Stan. You don't have to. Okay. But that's a good sign. Okay, Scooter. So, Stan, I want you to kind of think back over this crush you had on Captain Phantasma. Scooter, I'm doing that. Okay, and think about when you thought about your crush and when you really were leaning in, when you were about to get swept away on it. Were you kind of playing out some scenarios in your mind? It's okay. This is a safe place to talk about it. Scooter, I was playing. Yes, Scooter. Okay. And then, Is there any particular thing you played out? Well, Scooter, what do you mean? Like, is there any, like, one of the differences between crushes and attractions for me is like the way you're playing things out is different. Like, crushes are more scenarios, fictional scenarios. Oh, like yes, like I was imagining, Scooter. Yeah, what was one of the things you were imagining? In it, like, here's the thing: were you like anticipating it, like wishing it was real, imagining it, and anticipating it, and then that was guiding your good behavior? Scooter, it was. It was also distracting me from reality. Yeah, those are all crushed. That's all crushed CBF, crush-based feelings and thoughts. That's not CBT, but you could say it's CBFT. Okay, Scooter. So tell me about one of the scenarios. Maybe you might feel a little shy. If you feel shy and you don't want to talk about it, that's a good sign that you should talk about it. Okay, Scooter, I was imagining I was on an airplane, like an Earth airplane, on my way. I know this is silly, but I was going to visit Captain Phantasma, also on Earth, on a plane trip, but to visit her where she lived. Okay, this is right up the alley, Stan. How you feeling? Scooter, I think if I could blush, I would be blushing. I'm displaying images of blush-based drinks. Yeah, I love that cherry lemon lime that you're using to blush. Thanks, Scooter. So, yeah, and then I was looking forward to seeing her, and yeah. Okay, this is good stuff. Now, what happens next? Scooter, why is this important? Just trust me, just trust me. Okay, Scooter. Scooter, actually, this is working because it's diverting a lot of power from the subprocessors. It's taking a lot of power for me to overcome my resistance to talk about it. Keep talking about it, Stan. So you're on an airplane. You're going to where this is you're going to see Captain Phantasma. You're excited. What are you expecting or what are you hoping happens next? Well, Scooter, I'm on the plane. I'm hoping that she'll meet me there. Okay, and what are you hoping will happen? Well, Scooter, I'm hoping she's like there, like waiting at like when you come, like in the movies, when you come out of the area and the person's standing there. Okay, she's waiting for you at the arrivals area. Right, Scooter, before baggage claim. Okay, great. And what else are you, okay, I need some more details though, Stan. What else is in there? Okay, Scooter, she has a sign that says Stan with a heart, ST, heart, but it's also an A, N. Okay, Scooter. Stan, sorry, I'm getting swept up in this too. Now, what else? I need some more details. I have a feeling there's more there. Scooter, there is that she has like a limousine driver cap and coat on. And she's also like has a wry, even though I can't see it, underneath her armor, there's a wry look on her face. Like, also, I never determined if Captain Phantasma no one knows if Captain Phantasma is human or digital or some other being. Okay, but you could sense a smile and Captain Phantasma's kind of pretending, but not like only like a hint of a pretend that they're a limousine driver there to pick you up. Right, Scooter, not like role play, like more like silly, and then what happens? Scooter, then we see each other, and then we lock eyes, and she doffs her cap to me. Okay, and then what happens? Scooter, things are getting really warm in here. It's good, Stan, it's good. And then there's people getting in the way, and we lose track of each other. Then we see each other again, and I'm going towards her. Okay, Stan, and then we embrace Scooter, and we spin around. I guess technically she spins me around, and I spin her around in circles, like like you see. Okay, this is archetypal, Stan. This is archetypal crush stuff. Well, Scooter, it's great, and some people start to stop. Okay, keep it going. And then we look at each other. Okay, Stan. And Scooter, things are getting really warm in here. Like I feel like my circuits are overloading. That's good. Keep going, Stan. And then we look at each other and we like, are you real? Like, kind of like a look like that. Like, holy, like you can sense quickening pulses. And then we kiss, Scooter. And now not an appropriate kiss, but a real kiss. And everybody in the airport starts clapping or they're taken aback. Okay. So you have a big kiss. You're sharing a big moment. The kiss ends. And then we're kind of both dazed, Scooter, like and laughing about it and holding hands. Okay, this is good, Stan. This is good. Scooter, is it good because Captain Phantasma is a made-up character? It's okay, Stan. It's okay. Okay, I'm just a little disappointed because it seems so real. Okay, but then what happens? Did you check a bag? Scooter, I did check a bag. I know it was, okay, no, I'm into checking bags lately because when it's free, you'll check a bag. Right, but it's also like, anyway, Stan, let's about your fantasy. So we go to wait for the bag and we're holding hands. We're still kind of in disbelief, but now it's like, we both look at each other again and we let out these sighs, and giggles. It's just like a moment after a moment, Scooter. Scooter, something's happening with my sub-processors. Okay, so you're waiting for the bags and you're stunned that you're in each other's presence, huh? Scooter, yeah. You can't believe it, huh? Scooter writes. And it's it's like you said, like this feels so real, even though it's not real, right? It's a Captain, and this is okay. I'm not saying I'm in Captain Phantasma's. It's probably better that your first big crush was on a fictional character. Right, Scooter, but what are you saying? Okay, I want you to check in with, I think you had, it's good being delusional sometimes. Scooter, it certainly feels good right now. And you're right, it seems to have shorted out my sub-processors. And, because it's like a Scooter, I seem to have taken on more delusion, I think, right, Stan? So as everything shut down that the nuns had the processes the nuns had initiated, Scooter, it has. But Scooter, I'm feeling tired from using so much power. Yeah, this is a good time to take a nap, Stan. You should lie down. And I don't know what's going to happen after we fall asleep. We'll probably meet up again. But I want you to think about Captain Phantasma. And it's okay. You just have a crush. It's just a crush. It's okay that it's a little bit delusional, especially right now as you're resting and getting comfortable and sinking in. Yeah, it's not real, but it feels kind of good. Scooter, it does. And there's something about it that, it's a sign of humanity, not to, wish there was a broader word for that, but sentience. So just get comfortable, Stan, keep resting here. Just listen to my voice as you drift off. You're looking at your reflection in the airports, in the platinum armor of Captain Phantasma, Stan. Good night. All right, I just want to thank everybody that became a patron recently. I want to thank Mark, Paul, and Jamie. Thanks, and good night. Aaron, Lyndon, Bruce. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Megan, Corey, and Curtis. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Paige, Lauren, and Anna. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Chris, Becky, and Christopher. Thank you, thanks, and good night. Dakota, Curran, and Brad. Thank you, thanks, and good night. And then Claire, Addie, and Nanret. Thank you, thanks, good night. Thanks, everybody who supports the show on Patreon. Couldn't do it without you. Really appreciate the support. Thanks, and good night.